Hey everybody, it's Mr. Awesome Sly or Sly Impact, back again, bringing you this FIFA 13 finale video with my personal FIFA 13 Ultimate Team of the Game. You may notice the sound a lot more clear than usual. If you click the link that's just popped up on screen now, that'll take you to a microphone unboxing video on my first channel. So if you want to go watch that now, click now. If not, then just continue watching. Or if you want to be generous and watch both, click to open that link in a new tab. Anyway, back on topic. I'm here today bringing you guys as the FIFA community slowly goes into hibernation, my personal Ultimate Team of the game, and selecting players that for me have been the best out of all the players I've used. There's only one rule to follow before I start selecting players, and it's pretty simple, and it's only selecting players I've used, not players I wish I could have used that I knew would have been awesome. Okay, so let's get into this. First off, I've already selected the formation that has been most used by me, and it's the same one most people use, and it's a 3-5-2. Okay, so kicking off, in goal, it's Mr. Petr Cech. I haven't used him much this year, but he's been a good keeper, made some spectacular saves, and he goes for a cheap price tag. What more could you want? Moving on to the first centre-back, Dante. Again, not a player I've used a lot in the game, but when I did, he stood out amongst other players. He's tall, he has loads of strength, good tackler, and although he has less than 70 pace, he could still catch up with people with 90 pace. Next centre-back, Puyol. A bit surprising to some of you, and he is no longer really a favourable choice for a defender, mostly because he's slow, but he has great strength, amazing marking ability, good mindset of the game, and he puts in amazing challenges. Final centre-back, and again to surprise you, it's Mascherano. As previously stated in one of my other videos, tackle. That's why I like Mascherano. He's just there, he gets it done, no pissing about. He just gets the job done, always where you want him, and I think I'm right by saying he has one of the best standing tackles in the game, and he fits in with Puyol, so we have some chemistry boost there. Okay, moving on to the midfielders, and the first up in the centre defensive position, it's Xavi. There's no need to explain why he's good. He is the driver of any teams with that dribbling and passing, and the odd time he can pull off an amazing shot. He also has amazing free kick stats. The most expensive player up to now, costing around 30,000 coins on the Xbox 360. In the next centre defensive mid position, an underrated player by far, who I remember used to go for 800 coins, now going for a lot more than that. It's Luis Gustavo. He has the pace for a defending midfielder. He was also able to run up and down the pitch, great defensive work rate, could put in great standing tackles, and sometimes provide the surprising goal with his 55 shooting. Now onto the left mids, which could make me a noob, but I don't care. It's Matt Jarvis, a great underrated player holding 91 pace. He has a great cross. He's such a great supporting player as he could open up a lot of space and pop up in the right time. And although he only has 68 shooting, he could still easily finish outside the box as well as inside with his right or left foot, as being because he also has a 5-star weak foot ability. Moving on to the right mid, it was a hard choice to make, and not because there was a lot of great players to choose on, but the opposite, because there was actually a lot of right mids in this game that did not really impress me. But I found one, and it's Farfan. He had the pace, the dribbling, and he also had a good outside foot shot, which you would have needed in those tightly packed defensive situations. And he also has a cheap price tag. Okay, moving on to the end, to our last midfielder in the cam position. It's David Silva. Although he doesn't go for a cheap price, there's a reason for it. This player was able to provide such attacking support, and with his passing, positioning, long shot ability, and generally his way of terrorising the defence. Often, when I was jammed in front of the defence, this guy would pop out of nowhere, find himself in the box between him and the keeper, and provide a calm finish with his left foot. Okay, moving on to the two most important positions in the game. The strikers. First up, on the right, he's cheap, but nowhere bad player. It's Mario Gomez, with his high rated attacking position, strength, 4-star weak foot, and some of the best finishing in the game. Mario Gomez was one of the few players that didn't need the pace to find himself away from defenders. He would find this space, and he was easily capable of finishing outside the box as well as in it. The reason he didn't cost a lot was because everyone is a pace whore and decides to buy Marco Reus over him, which is a bit silly if you ask me, but what you're going to do, I suppose. Okay, so moving on to the final player. In my opinion, the best left-footed player in the game. Some of you already know who it is. He's loved by some, hated by others. It's Van Persie, the man with the plan, as I like to call him. He has a great shot. Outside or inside, he can certainly finish and make the keeper move from any distance. He was best known for his finesse shot mainly because he has great curve to bend it around the keeper also. He has great dribbling ability that allow him to hold up the ball and wait for an opening. And although he had low rated heading, because he stands over 6 foot, he was easily able to find the ball into the back of the net. He also was always there in the correct spot for a pass, or if he was lucky, a nice rebound to slot a goal in. Although he isn't a cheap player, his price, if you ask me, is still under what he should cost. Okay, so there's my ultimate team of the game. I hope you like it as I do, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Now I have some news about the channel. First, I'm sure some of you are aware of the mystery player wager match series I've started. Now, I've uploaded 1 episode and there is another ready to upload that I've recorded a few weeks prior. Anyway, that series will be held until October or November for FIFA 14. That is because we know the game is dying down, so there's not much point in it anymore over the summer holidays. So I'm going to be holding that until then. The other piece of news is, when I set up this channel, I did say I was going to be doing other games, and I'm forcing that now. When it rolls into September, when the anticipated GTA 5 comes out, I'm going to upload videos of that. So if you want that, get ready for that. If not, well, too bad, it's going to be happening anyway. I could even upload other games before then, it just depends what I feel like playing and recording. And I think that's it. So, from me, Mr. Awesome Slayer Slime Pact, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.